Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So the Las Vegas Aces are absolutely clowning the Indiana Fever, and they're clowning Caitlin Clark too. This wasn't just another post-game interview. It turned into a full-on roast session. You had Becky Hammon laughing, joking, and throwing little shots after the win, while Chelsea Gray was having the time of her life. Then Nalissa Smith jumped into the fun, and before you knew it, they were making up brand new nicknames. They went from Chelsea Gray to Chelsea Trey, then Chelsea Slay, and everyone was laughing like they had just pulled off the greatest performance of the season. Now, don't get it twisted. There was a little respect mixed in there. Becky Hammon gave credit where it was due, but the jokes kept coming, and it definitely felt like they were trolling the Indiana Fever. If you're a Caitlin Clark fan, you're probably sitting there saying, "What the fuck is this?" The disrespect was loud, the confidence was off the charts, and the Las Vegas Aces clearly wanted everyone to know they weren't taking the Fever seriously. Check this out.
Chelsea Slay.
Now, point guard it is.
I don't know. You got to come up with that. Let me know. I like Chelsea Slay, though.
Get out.
Just from your perspective, what did you see in those last few seconds when Clark's got the ball in her hands and Asia ends up on her?
Yep.
Just what did you see those last few seconds? And of course, after that.
Well, you know, I'm letting it roll. I trust Asia out there. This is why she's the best defensive player in the world, is because she can guard 1 through 5. And Caitlin was going hard. I mean, Caitlin was giving her every juke, jive, shift, and A's ability to just stay in front and then obviously get a hand on it with a huge steal down the stretch. Obviously won us the game. But, yeah, that defensive stop was about as good as the offensive play by Chelsea down the stretch.
Jackie had that run of 13 straight.
Yep.
Second, then 2-1, third, and then does all that regarding Kelsey Mitchell. It's just, what did you see from her performance?
You know, that's what we expect from Jack is, you know, going out there, being productive, being super efficient, and then guarding the other team's, you know, best offensive players. Now, that team right there is a three-headed monster. I mean, Caitlin, Kelsey, and Aaliyah are an absolute nightmare for any defense. They're just super skilled. They're all 3-level scorers. They're willing passers. So it's got to be a team effort. But that's what we expect from Jack, is to go out there and be a dominant force on both ends for us. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you're never not going with Asia Wilson. Like, I don't care if she's missed all game. Like, she's going to make free throws. She's going to make big plays down the stretch, winning plays, defensive plays, offensive plays. I actually thought she got into some nice spots late game. We were just running some pick and roll with some cleared side action, and she was able to get to her midi. You know, we know she'll have nights where she doesn't miss those. You know, we could start maybe seeing a little bit fatigue. I mean, our defense is exerting a lot more energy. We're down a post player right now. So the rotations are tough, 4 and 5s right now, like Liz, Breezy, and I'm going to make their own ice bath for them tonight because they've just been exerting a lot of energy out there. There's just a lot of physicality. There's a lot of bumping. You know, I think she's walking that line of, is it too much? Is it marginal? You know, so kudos to her in some areas. But on some of these, you know, give the wear and tear of that bumping probably over the course of the game can be disruptive. But honestly, I thought A fell out of some shots tonight, you know, backpedal, you know, stay in there, especially when you're not seeing them go in early. Stay with it. But some of it, obviously, give their defense credit, but I think some of it is also A, just missing. Why? I don't know. She just missed. They were good looks. I've seen her make those in her sleep. So I'm not worried about that. Just try to pick them up and give them a little bit of pressure as soon as possible because they do like to play fast and downhill. They get into the paint really well. Like I said, they have finishers. They have people that dump it off. They have people that can shoot threes, spray out threes. Just a lot of pressure. So as soon as their offensive starts to, kick in to that gear, we need to have bodies in front of bodies and be as disruptive as we can, as high as we can.
Going back to the defense,
Are you a real member of media, sir? Okay.
it seems like as of late, especially Breezy's been playing like real key minutes. Can
Yeah.
you talk about her ability to switch between 1 through 5, impact the defense, stack on top of this and Asia already do?
Yeah, so obviously we lean a lot on Breezy for a lot of defensive disruption, defensive energy, boards. She just does a great job at starring in her role. She knows exactly what she's supposed to do out there. So we like the versatility between her and A. Those are really two big, versatile, mobile post players. So we like that from her. And obviously, I feel like with Lish, we get the offense, we get the glass. So the combination between all three of them, I think, we kind of pick what we want and need in the moment, which is a nice luxury to have.
There was a delay there in the third quarter with Jackie pointed out a couple of fans and they ultimately agreed to leave. I guess did you know what was happening in the moment? Have you had a chance to talk to her since?
I haven't. I guess something was said. I don't know what was said. I'll probably talk to her later about that, but I'm not sure what was said or who said what. But something was said to get her attention over there.
The Las Vegas Aces were clowning, laughing, and joking on Fever after that win, and Becky Hammon wasn't holding anything back. She was talking crazy with the confidence of a team that knew it had just made a statement. Then the conversation shifted to Caitlin Clark, and that's where things got even more interesting. Becky Hammon made it crystal clear that she believed A'ja Wilson could guard Caitlin Clark one-on-one. No hesitation, no doubt. And the crazy part? She was right. A'ja Wilson stepped up to the challenge and delivered. I don't even know what to say. Caitlin Clark, we're going to have to get that one back. Seriously, we're going to have to get that one back because this one hurts. Watching the Las Vegas Aces celebrate like that was brutal. And damn, Stephanie White, you suck. I know this video isn't even supposed to be about you, but I can't ignore it anymore. I honestly feel like you've messed up Caitlin Clark's rhythm, confidence, and the way this team is playing. I want a new coach. I really want a new coach. On the other side, give Jackie Young her flowers. She had one hell of a game on both ends of the floor. If it wasn't for Jackie Young, the Las Vegas Aces probably get blown out. She completely changed the game with that unbelievable 17-0 run by herself. By herself. That's the kind of takeover that wins basketball games, even after she admitted she struggled offensively earlier. That's what stars do. They find a way to impact the game when it matters most. Fever need to fix how to play these situations. I don't know how Stephanie White become Coach of the Month. Tell me what you think. Don't forget, like and subscribe because YouTube playing with my viewers. My videos sudden not getting views. I don't know what's going on YouTube. Even my subscribers not get notifications of my videos.